My dear Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray ji, the Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, my Secretary of the Earth Sciences Ministry, Dr. Rajivan, Mr. Iqbal Singh Chahal, the Municipal Commissioner for Mumbai, Dr. Mahapatra, Dr. Raman Murthy, Dr. Ravi, all my distinguished officers of the Earth Sciences Ministry present right now in Mumbai, joining me from Pune, and of course in my ministry in New Delhi, and all the other friends from Mumbai who have joined this function through webcast and YouTube, and also the media friends. Well, it's a very, very privileged moment for me to be joining the Honorable Chief Minister for this very prestigious function. And I would love to congratulate the people of Mumbai for having this most advanced iFlow system for the city. Earlier to this, the Ministry of Earth Sciences had developed this early warning for floods for the city of Chennai. But I can assure all of you that this place, this system that we have seen being inaugurated by the Chief Minister today is one of the most advanced systems. And I am sure that this is going to help Mumbai people in a big way. As was being recalled by Mr. Chahal, not even in Mumbai but all over the country, we haven't forgotten the 2005, and I think in recent years 2017 also had huge rains and huge floods, which were like everybody in the country used to follow those stories. So I'm sure that this effort by the scientists in my ministry will help the people in Maharashtra, means in Mumbai, in a big way. I fondly recall that a couple of years back I had gone to Mumbai for another function where we had provided for the Mumbai citizens the SAFAR, the real-time air quality information that the people in Mumbai are getting now, and I had launched it with the then Chief Minister Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. Physically at that time we were together, and we followed it up with similar activity later on in Delhi, and then in Pune, and then also in Ahmedabad. I will like to use this occasion to, in fact, apprise all of you that though Earth Sciences Ministry is not so well known in the country, but the scientists in the ministry are doing an exemplary and extraordinary job. Just to bring it to the notice of the people who are part of this function, you see, you will all recall that in 2004 we were all like struck by a tsunami in the country. We were literally caught unaware, and not only thousands but lakhs of people, they in fact lost their houses, they lost their lives, and it was a huge tragedy for the whole country. But today, when I am talking to you in 2020, our scientists at INCOIS, which is part of our ministry, have developed the best early tsunami warning system for the whole world. And today UNESCO has officially in recent years asked India to help all the countries across the rim of the ocean. And today we are in fact helping all these countries near the ocean. And in the last many years, India has never given a false alarm on this particular issue. You will also recall the 1999 flood of basically Odisha, and that was the time when India saw almost 10,000 lives being lost in that flood. And in last 6 years as a Minister for Earth Sciences, I have seen that in recent years our ministry has done a brilliant forecast of many, you see, cyclones. Say, to name a few, Falin, Hudhud, and then this Fani, which was in fact the forecast was given to the country at least 2 weeks earlier. It was lauded by the United Nations also, and you have yourself seen recently the Umphan and the Nisarga. So the scientists in this ministry have been so accurate in fact cyclone forecastings, etc. Then of course I have to also mention that specifically because in Maharashtra also a lot of farmers, and in your Mumbai and other places a lot of fishermen are also availing this benefit. We are at the moment helping 50 million farmers in the country, and through a small text message by which we give a bit of information about the weather forecast. 50 million farmers in the country, they plan their agricultural activities, and you will be happy to know that the National Council for Applied Economic Research had done a study, and they said that this small input from the ministry informing the farmers well in advance, it helps the country in enhancing its GDP by positive impact in GDP by 50,000 crores. And the amount of money that we spent on, say, the computers, if we spend 1 rupee, there is a 50 times, you see, output that we get out of the whole activity. Today we are in fact just, I think it's only England, America and Japan which are slightly ahead of us. We are fourth in the whole world. We have a 10 petaflop high performance computing facility in the country. We are going to add another 20 petaflop in the coming 1 or 2 years. And right now we are in fact giving forecast at block level. You see, we have something like 6,000 blocks in the country, and in 2,000 blocks we are already giving this forecast within a range of 12 kilometers. And that also, with this another 20 petaflop being added, we should be able to give it for, say, 5 kilometers. This is about the, and then whether it is lightning, whether it is thunderstorm, whether it is heat stroke, the ministry is giving advance warnings. We have apps like Meghdoot for the farmers. Anybody can download. For lightning, if you have our Damini app in your phone, and if you are likely to be struck by lightning anywhere in the country, then your Damini app will give you a notification that in another 2 hours you can be struck by lightning, and you can take adequate precaution. For the Mumbai people, we have the Mumbai Weather Live app also. So in fact there are so many activities that in fact this ministry is actually doing for, even for the earthquakes. We have doing, luckily Mumbai is very lucky that you are not in those earthquake prone areas, so that way you probably don't need that as a priority. But for cities like Delhi, Bengaluru and Calcutta, we have done the complete micro-ozonation studies, and we are likely to do it for 12 more cities in the country, where we are in fact giving the detailed plan about which are the most you see likely affected, which can get affected by the earthquakes, etc. So this is just to give you an idea that the ministry has many dimensions. Whatever I have mentioned right now is just a small, you can see, tip of the iceberg, and there are so many other fields in which it is working, even working in the field of producing artificial rains, and we have very accurate models right now, even for the whole world, they are able to predict for 12 kilometers, but we are focusing only on India. That is the ability of India right at this moment. So I thought I will use this occasion in the presence of our Honorable Chief Minister to actually congratulate the scientists, because in science we are no lesser to anybody else in the whole world. In all parameters we are amongst the top 2, 3, 4, and maybe within the first 10 nations in the whole world. So this is a very great occasion, and I am happy that Mumbai, which is I have to thank the Chief Minister. I know that Mr. Chahal and the Chief Minister and all the people there, you are all very badly struck in the COVID-19 outbreak. Yesterday itself we had a brainstorming and a VC with your health minister and your medical education minister in the presence of Mr. Chahal and all the DMs. Today, luckily, I am having you also here. So I am sure that apart from COVID, you had the recent this cyclone also. You have the rains also. You have likelihood of floods. So this new inflow system, it should help in a big way. That is our wish. We don't want the floods to actually disturb Mumbai, but in case God desires, that way at least the scientists are going to help us so that we can plan early. So with these few words, I must thank the Chief Minister for giving this opportunity in these troubled times. Thank you, Uddhav ji, and thank you all your officers, please.